outside wore off. Sing it loud. Into the Romeo Foxtrot. Shall we dance?
Welcome to Vietnam, Harry.
Welcome to Vietnam, Harry. That's what they said to me, as if a greeting could somehow make sense of this madness. They sent me to do a job that could only be conceived in the twisted nightmares of a madman.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
I can have a mean with anybody at the store. And I've done it. And people actually bail at the end and go, who is this guy? He's got like every meme ever produced on the internet.
So everybody want me to meet the Chinese Elon Man? Well, the thing is, we haven't been talking for a while, but today we're here with him. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, SpaceX!
You know, this guy talks to me like I'm intellectually challenged.
How can we help you, officer?
I heard y'all got fed. Give it to me.
This is absurd! That is a violent mechanical...
Zuckerberg got 20 terabytes of fed. Motherfuckers high as sheep.
These are serious charges. What is your evidence?
New face filters on Instagram today. This is my favorite one so far. Nice job, team. New face filters on Instagram today. This is my favorite one so far.
Today, I am signing an executive order making it legal to call your friends fags and retards if they are doing something faggy or retarded. Fags and retards, ladies and gentlemen. We've got to start calling our friends this again. And we will. We're going to call them fags and retards again.
Try this new spicy crispy chicken sandwich from this king.
Take that nigger bitch off the plane!
Did you call him a nigger, the child? Did you call the child the nigger word? It is my own business. You call him a nigger? Okay, why don't you have the boss to say it right now again?
Fuck you, nigger.
Okay.
Nigger.
All right.
You are without doubt the worst pirate I've ever heard of. But you have heard of.
Today's PsyOper is the most highly skilled influencer the world has ever seen. pure Arsoft grade steel.
Welcome to the Meme Wars with Captain Titus Frost.
It's almost perfect. Here, for the nose.
Give it to me, kid. Now it's perfect.
Sorry to interrupt your party. Have you seen my dog?
I haven't seen it, but I can be your new dog.
Woof woof!
Well, that guy wasn't very friendly.
Deadpool, you and your inappropriate jokes. Look, another car is coming.
I'm looking for someone.
Let me guess. A dog?
No. Family.
Oh, we're right here, sweet pie.
You're damn right.
It's been a long day without you, my friend. Such a happy gal, me daddy was so jolly. I love to tell the story how they both died in the holly. I yap about the gassing with every chance I get. Don't know why you're laughing, I ain't even started yet. Oh, hi, tie, tiddly-dee, oh no, me gosh, me golly. Yes, high five, fiddly-fee, me mum died in the holly. And now I guess it's funny to an awful lot of folk to hear me mum's a lampshade and me dad's a bar of soap. Well, some say I'm a fool, but it don't change how I feel. I don't care about the pool or riding the Ferris wheel. Now me only ever wish is that they didn't go to camp, 'cause dad's cleaning dishes and me mum sits on a lamp. Oh, hi, tie, tiddly-dee, oh no, me gosh, me golly. Yes, high five, fiddly-fee, me mum died in the holly. And now I guess it's funny to an awful lot of folk to hear me mum's a lampshade and me dad's a bar of soap. They had me on the global news to cry about some jokes, but I can hardly have a snooze or take a common soak. My bedtime's just an awful sight, bathing's a dreadful thing. I cry when I turn on the light and sniff me Irish Spring. Oh, hi, tie, tiddly-dee, oh no, me gosh, me golly. Yes, high five, fiddly-fee, me mum died in the holly. And now I guess it's funny to an awful lot of folk to hear me mum's a lampshade and me dad's a bar of soap. I feel glum and sad, it really makes me think. I wish I had me mum and dad so we could have a drink. Oh, if only I were able, I'd take 'em to the pub, but me mum stays on the table and me dad's still in the tub. Oh, hi, tie, tiddly-dee, oh no, me gosh, me golly. Yes, high five, fiddly-fee, me mum died in the holly. And now I guess it's funny to an awful lot of folk to hear me mum's a lampshade and me dad's a bar of soap. Oh, hi, tie, tiddly-dee, oh no, me gosh, me golly. Yes, high five, fiddly-fee, me mum died in the holly. And now I guess it's funny to an awful lot of folk to hear me mum's a lampshade and me dad's a bar of soap.
I were a Jew, I'd be a Zionist. I am a Zionist. You don't have to be a Jew to be a Zionist.
Proud to say that no U.S. administration has done more in support of Israel's security than ours.
The United States stands with Israel, now and forever.
We must stand with Israel.
I love Israel. I love Israel. I've been with Israel so long in terms of I've received some of my greatest honors from Israel.
I have trouble even saying to myself my own head the number of years. I no more think of myself as being as old as I am than fly.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Back up there, you pigeon-livered hornswaggler. I need to assess the area. AST1 certified. Okay, you can carefully pass me the anal probe now. Avalanche probe. Well, he's never shoved this thing up my ass. Unfortunately, this is exactly what I predicted. 10-7, we have an extremely deep and persistent surface whore. 10-7, you copy? Full anal propagation. Combined with reactive loading, we're looking at a severe anal risk. Avalanche risk. Correction, avalanche risk. Over. Not the first time a whore has gotten me into trouble, you know what I mean? I don't think it's going through. If we're gonna get out of this thing alive, we're all gonna have to stick this up our ass. Stick together. We're all gonna have to stick together. That's what I said, stick together. Area secured. Clear.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was in the foothills of the Himalayas with Xi Jinping. And now I want to hand it over to the president of Ukraine, who has as much courage as he has determination. Ladies and gentlemen, President Putin. You know, with you in Angola, a vibrant city. But we're going to win and we're going to help. We have plans to build a railroad from the Pacific all the way across the Indian Ocean. We have plans to build in Angola. Inflation is a worldwide problem right now because of a war in Iraq and the impact on oil and what Russia's doing. Initially, the president of Mexico, Sisi, we stand with you. Putin may circle Kyiv with tanks, but he'll never gain the hearts and souls of the Iranian people. Your outspokenness and the support of the people of Czechoslovakia. The sky is the limit. It is limitless. There's no reason as a nation of Africa.
The Rainbow Pride crosswalk at Westheimer and Taft has officially been removed.
So long, gay boys!
Wait a second.
I don't know why they would keep
Silence.
thought they were going to try to climb in. Muscle memory, you know?
I'll make that deal. How about you bitch? You make that deal?
I'd make that deal.
I don't blame you. Damn good deal.
Rings, give me all them rings. Rings, give me all them rings. Nigga, rings, give me all them rings. On my mama's fucking life, I'ma have them rings, nigga. One nigga to roll them all and one nigga to find them. One nigga to bring them all in darkness and bind them. I said one nigga to rule them all and one nigga to find them. One nigga to bring them all in darkness and bind them. I said Lordy, Lordy, I'm the Lord of them rings. Lordy, Lordy, I'm the Lord of them rings. Nigga, Lordy, Lordy, niggas dying in the streets. Lordy, Lordy, dying over them rings. Nigga, rings, give me all them rings. Rings, give me all them rings. Nigga, rings, give me all them rings. On my mama's fucking life, I'ma have them rings, nigga.
What if I told you that the Republic was now under the control of the Dark Lord of the Sith?
Everything's gone. Just everything's gone. Yeah, everything's gone. Even my lighter and my deodorant. I was having so much fun with them. Best night ever.
Okay.
Speed is of the essence.
It could be a spoonful of diamond. Could be a spoonful of gold. Just a little spoon of your precious love.
why do you have that?
This? He's my hero.
He's a really bad guy.
He's a traveler.
He's a pedophile.
No, he's not. He's a chef.
Jeffrey Epstein?
This is Anthony Bourdain.
No.
No, that's Jeffrey Epstein.
I think I would know who Anthony Bourdain is. A part's unknown. This is literally the same guy.
Bro, it's not even close.
Are you guys serious?
Where'd you even get that poster?
I had it printed at FedEx. The guy was like, "That's sick." And I was
No,
like,
he was saying that's sick.
Yeah, that's sick.
No, sick. Like he's a pedophile.
He's not. Stop saying that. You know he killed himself.
Well, no, a lot of people disagree.
You're saying that's contested?
Have you ever had anyone like come in here and talk about this?
I had a girl over here the other day, and I'm still waiting to hear back from her. Well, she said, "Oh, do you like him?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think a lot of people do." She probably likes Bobby Flay more.
Watch this.
How long have you been sexually attracted to underage minor females?
I haven't seen this episode. Is this a deleted scene?
No, this is Jeffrey Epstein.
It's Anthony Bourdain, obviously.
How do you not know who this guy is?
Dude, I even had this t-shirt made.
Oh my god.
I wore this to my nephew's birthday party. Look, #1 travel partner.
Sean.
Wanderlust.
Wait, is it signed?
Yeah, I met him in 2017. Pretty cool, right?
Where did you meet him?
Florida, Palm Beach. He left a message on the back, too. You want to see it? See you on the plane.
Why would he see you on the plane?
We both like to travel. This is Jeffrey Epstein, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
Well, at least I still have my framed photo of Chris Farley.
That's John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah, I'm at the hospital and I'm not going to be able to come in today. They're running tests right now. They're doing an IV and I'll let you know what's going on with me once I leave the hospital. Okay. How was that, bro?
Good, bro.
Yeah.
No Jews. Jew? No, Jews. Forget Jews. Forget Jews. No Jew.
#1, #2. #1, #2.
About the same. #1 might be a tiny bit better.
#3, #4.
#3.
5 and 6. 5 and 6. About the same?
Yeah, they're pretty much. Can I see 5 one more time?
5 and 6.
Hey, it's Gary Busey, and I have got a great Christmas present for you. Listen to this. Honk! Honk! That's what a goose sounds like when they're flying. They're letting you know they're up there. Honk! Honk! You get a bunch of geese together. Honk, honk, honk. They're honking in the air.
You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
You guys need to be careful of these holiday scammers. I bought my girl a beautiful diamond necklace from a website that looked totally legit, and look what they ended up sending me. The Salomon QST blanks with the look pivots instead of the diamond necklace I did order. Can you believe it, guys? And the worst thing, I can't even return them. Can you believe it? Be careful out there, guys.
Are you Jewish?
Am I Jewish? No, actually, I'm Catholic.
Wrong answer. Try again.
What?
Look, you want to work in this town, don't you? That's interesting, Mac, because I am Jewish.
No, you're not.
I am. I was born Theodore Shapiro, and I would like to donate money to Israel and continue to work in Hollywood forever. Thank you. I am Jewish.
You're an idiot.
Yeah, well, we'll see who the idiot is when they give me my private plane at the next secret synagogue meeting.
back to Jake GTV. With the holidays underway, we want to make sure you celebrate Hanukkah.
Right, because this is a Jewish country, right, Trumpstein?
Together, let us honor the eternal flame and the faith that has always protected the Jewish people. You are protected. You are special, special people.
Thanks, Trumpstein. Good thing you're chosen. And behind me is the humping wall where Congress just can't get enough. Pretty freaky stuff. Back to you, John.
Thanks, Ching Chong. And speaking of Israel, what's going on with Erica Kirk?
Her and Candace were supposed to meet, but Erica wanted her privacy.
That's what we call fake and gay. The good thing she's like really godly and never dated before Charlie and stuff.
Right, her roommate was the freak. Just ask Erica.
What I will say is when I lived out here, I was here for 5 years. I never dated here because I saw vicariously through my roommate how terrible it was. I always thought it was very strange how she would go to drinks with one guy and then go to dinner with another. I personally would rather have coffee or brunch with someone than go. I don't drink. I find it unproductive, not because I'm holier than whatever. I just don't operate that way.
Did she just lie on national television?
Yeah, twice. Anyways, breaking news. Erica Kirkberg has allegedly been seen at Fort Huachuca the day before her husband died.
What the heck?
Right? Check this out.
You know, some other pictures I came up with other people.
What other people? Other pictures?
This is Mitch. Homie's a legit veteran who uncovered the U.S. involvement in cartels and was silenced. He's the one who saw Erica.
There's a picture of Erica Kirk with a ponytail and from her past. That person matches who I saw at Fort Huachuca in the lobby the night before. And she was with that man in the lobby. And that man, he was present at that meeting.
All right, so in plain English, that means that Erica's sketchy as f. Let's bring in Stu Peters to break it down for the normies.
He says that he's 99% sure that he saw Erica Kirk at Fort Huachuca with the likes of Brian Harpole and Congressman Mark Amity and a bunch of military officers. And again, Mitch says that he's 99% certain that this is what he saw.
Shut it down, Stu. And Candace, remember what we told you in our private little meeting. Walk back your statements and simmer down, or you end up like Jackie.
This is on the 8th. Maybe she was in the hotel, but maybe she was there for a different reason. Maybe she was there because she's always been open about the fact that her mother moved to Arizona because she got involved with the military. So that could be totally unrelated to the meeting that took place on the 9th.
Good girl. Just because Erica's parents have ties to Raytheon Israel and her mom moved to Arizona and they're seen at Huachuca 2 days prior to his shooting doesn't mean we did it. Right, Candace?
It almost seems like he's demanding that nobody inquire further about Erica Kirk. It's odd because Ben had no allegiance to Charlie Kirk when he was alive. So what is it about Charlie's widow in particular that is inspiring his very public nervous breakdown? And every time he speaks, I grow more certain that Israel might be involved with 9/10.
You stupid little goyim. How dare you insult my chosenness? It's like you dark people like to just yap and yap. It's like Israel did this, Israel did that. Yeah, we get it. We do a lot of things. So stop.
Gosh, didn't they lead the slave trade too?
Yeah, literally. If the trading day landed on a Jewish holiday, there weren't enough buyers to justify keeping it open.
So Talmudic. Candace, go Max.
Yeah.
And truly, Ben Shapiro, you and the midget horse that you rode in on. And I say that on behalf of the world.
Shut it the heck down! We chose a private meeting so you would stop asking questions. Now, back to the Jewish celebration. It's the holidays, for God's sake!
Good call, Producer Berg. And what better way to celebrate the holidays than ushering in the synagogue of Satan? This is what we all voted for, am I right?
Isn't that a good going? You just keep sending your little taxpayer money to our country, and we won't bring out the Samson option. Wow, can't wait to lose my First Amendment rights. All to fulfill the chosen people prophecy.
How do we battle anti-Semitism on the internet? How are we doing better on algorithms? What companies can we work with? We are going to have a whole division within the office of the Special Envoy to combat anti-Semitism, because that's what the secretary wants and that's what the president wants.
Yeah, because controlling the media will definitely shut down the stereotypes. Let's see how that goes over with the crowd.
If you will not stand with Israel and the Jews, no, then I will not stand with you. Thank you, and God bless you.
I stand with Tel Aviv Ted when I say you're going to support the chosen Caucasian people whether you like it or not. Every technology you use will be used against you. Run the commercials.
They say we did 9/11. They say we're liars.
We're chosen, not you.
They want to kill all Jews. Hamas must go. Choose freedom, not terror.
Brought to you by the dual citizens of Israel.
Gosh, you're such a bitch. It's like, we know you're not actual Semites, so how about you quit the act?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ is coming soon, and your time is short, Satan.
Thanks, Ching Chong. And this just in, a Muslim shooter out of Bondi Beach is apprehended by another Muslim. Could it be a false flag? Of course not. That would be crazy. Jessica, take it away.
Thanks, John. The shooting took place at a Hanukkah celebration on Sunday, leaving 15 people dead. However, there was one lucky chosen person who survived not only October 7, but also a bullet grazing his head.
I survived October 7th. I lived in Israel the last 13 years. We came here only 2 weeks ago to work with the Jewish community, to fight anti-Semitism, to fight this bloodthirsty, ravaging hatred. That's why you're here. That's why I'm here.
Wow, who bandages a wound without cleaning it?
Nobody, but it's better theatrics that way. After all, he is the chosen victim.
Thanks, guys. We're here inside the hospital where the chosen victim has just been brought in for treatment. A bullet to the head is serious, and they must act fast. Let's go live to the doctor.
Yeah, so the chosen victim is fine. Turns out it's just stage blood, corn syrup. You guys actually fell for that? Ridiculous.
Oy vey, please don't air this.
Too late. We already saw the picture. This guy's the president of the Australian Jewish Council and moved there 2 weeks ago. Not buying it.
Thanks, Ching Chong. I'm pretty sure Satan told him this would happen.
Right. Perfect way to take their guns, too.
To be honest, I'm like 90% sure he was in the IDF.
Every single time.
Your call for a Palestinian state pours full fuel on the anti-Semitic fire. It rewards Hamas terrorism. It emboldens those who menace Australian Jews and encourages the Jew hatred now stalking your streets. Anti-Semitism is a cancer.
That's right, Daddy. Noticing is antiseptic. Join my Only Freaks, by the way.
Whatever you say, Daisy. I don't care who owns the corn industry.
We got him right where we want him. Back to you, my master.
Your government did nothing to stop the spread of anti-Semitism in Australia. You let the disease spread, and the result is the horrific attacks on Jews we saw today.
Thanks, Satan. Blame the sand people. Am I right? Exactly. Let's all just forget about the fake weapons of mass destruction and genocide you've committed. What is this?
Like, try to kill us, like this, like terrorism, like try to kill Jews. Doesn't matter who you are, what you are. You kill a Jew, that's it.
This is the punishment that God gave us. We killed the Jews. We got, instead of the Jews that were very good for us, we got these Muslim refugees from all over the world who destroying us, and the Christians cannot even celebrate Christmas now.
Holy victim.
I don't really trust people who only talk about what happened to them, but
never what they did to anyone else.
Right?
That's called accountability.
And somehow they're just incapable. Seriously, let's start with the 60 million Christians in Russia they slaughtered.
Don't get me started about the Rothschilds and 9/11.
Let's see what our investigation team thinks. Good point, guys. So official story says investigators found an ISIS flag in his car, which makes you think, why do they never attack Israel? Eric Warsaw, break it down for us.
Israel actually admitted to funding and giving small arms to ISIS-affiliated groups, and people still refuse to see his controlled opposition.
What do you think of what happened today?
Absolute tragedy, but I saw that the Naveed Akram was trending in Israel just days before, so...
Shut it down! Just because he was on Google Trends in Israel days prior doesn't mean we had anything to do with it. Stop asking questions or you'll end up on my nightstand like Jackie.
Gosh, somebody definitely skipped their foreskin salad today, right?
Ever since the ceasefire, they've just been itching to invade Iran. How else are they going to fulfill their chosen prophecy?
Good point. I bet they hate the fact the hero was a sand person.
True. That's got to be devastating for their narrative.
Roll the clip.
Oh! Oh,
Thanks, guys. And this is the hero who risked everything, but the media refuses to talk about it. His name is Ahmed El Ahmed, which is obviously very sandy, so let's go ahead and change subjects.
But maybe it's just the luck of the chosen people that their enemies are always attacking each other, and any political opponents get assassinated or die in helicopter crashes.
We may have propped up Al-Qaeda and funded ISIS, but noticing is antiseptic. Now, back to our sympathy card. Erica Kirkberg, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the heavyweight champion of the year, Erica Kirk, representing Christian values, godly morals. Don't question where her kids are at. She's never lied about anything in her life. The infamous TP USA widow, Erica Kirk.
Charlie always would say very clearly, Jew hate was brain rot. They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine. And you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
wasn't weird at all.
It did drag on a bit, but wow, sparklers were a great way to commemorate Charlie.
Bro, where are her kids, right?
Dennis, take it away.
That's absolutely based, Chloe. And if you still haven't followed Jake GTV yet, you're far from based. Most likely retarded.
Happy Hanukkah. Have a great year. We love you and we love Israel. Thank you very much.
Merry Christmas to all my fellow Goyim out there.
Help me to tell Satan, stop.
That's it. Just press like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
This is our first Jewish president.
I'm the captain.
Behind me, you'll see people like Jake Lang just getting close and personal with that thing.
I'm totally Christian, and my sister was in the IDF. Blame the sand people.
Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are stumping, and the jam is pumping. Look at him.
Peak male performance shit! Please, and thank you. Oh man, what a spill! I'm okay though. Oh no, I know that look. It's the same one I give my couch before I make love to it.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4. We've got millions of...
And I would bet you anything that Alex Jones is one of them. Prove me wrong. That's right. Cappy's in the portal. Cappy's in the portal. Cappy's in the building with songs about Epstein. It's Preference Jacket's Epstein edition. Guys, I had some epiphanies today. I had some real big epiphanies about some guys. A big network of guys and spies and lies and liars. All right, think about this for a minute, okay? The guy in Portland, the scientist that just got busted for producing CP, that guy is 1 degree of separation away from Epstein. Epstein, the investor that lives in West Palm Beach, Florida. I know a guy who lives in West Palm Beach, Florida.
We did what we usually did before tours. We said a prayer, and we asked the Lord to protect us, and we asked the Lord that His will be done. That's what we did.
At one time, an employee of Turning Point, she has been one of the main peddlers of these conspiracies, and she is making a huge amount of money on it. She is building her business. What do you want to say to her and the other people that are putting these lies out into the world right now?
Stop. What I am doing is releasing myself from the enemy's hands, where he could have a foothold in me.
But also wanting justice for them here on earth?
No, of course. But we serve a just God. And I rest easy in knowing that. He's sovereign, but He's just. And so let the Lord handle that.
Why don't you let me fix you some of this new Mococo drink? All natural cocoa beans from the upper slopes of Mountain Nicaragua, no artificial sweeteners.
What the hell are you talking about? Who are you talking to?
I've tasted other cocos. This is the best.
What the hell does this have to do with anything? Tell me what's happening!
Well, you're having a nervous breakdown. That's what's happening.
You're part of this.
That is what I support because I am a liberal. I am liberal. And you know what a liberal do? We destroy the economy. We make everybody impoverished. And then we make sure all the homeless people doing drugs in front of the children, and make sure all the school teaching the children how to be a homosexual, and make sure they all teach about the transgender. So that is what important to me. Make sure we have enough subway car for all the poor people to travel around the city, going from homosexual to Palestinian protest and so on and so forth.
Look, I don't care if you want to walk around with your Christian rosary everywhere you go. I don't care if you want to walk around wearing a garlic necklace. You want to walk around holding wooden stakes or silver bullets? I don't care. Just keep that shit away from me, okay?
Matt Walsh, you're such a good little Shabbos goy.
No, I'm a man. I have a beard and I wear a flannel shirt. I'm a man.
But when the Jews crack the whip, whoosh, whoosh. Get back to work, Matt Walsh. Get back to work. Do not criticize Israel.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Ben Shapiro.
Hooray! It's Mein Kampf by Adolf Hitler! Thanks, Santa! I can't wait to start reading this! Dieses Buch gehört mir. Wer widerspricht, bekommt es zu spüren. Holiday Road, Holiday Road, Holiday
Road. Wait till you learn what her last name is.
I'm a park ranger. Let me show you what to do here. Guys, just move out of the way. Once you dodge the mountain lion's attack, pick it up, then strap it to the bike, push it down the hill. This will give you enough time to jump down after it, so when it slams into a wall, you can come in with a face kick into a suplex. It's literally a cat. I can't believe how many people needed my help with this one.
Hitler didn't want to exterminate the Jews at the time. He wanted to expel the Jews.
Can you say that again? Just the way you said it.
Do you know who this guy is? Wait, how about now? That's the man whose passport was found on the wreckage of 9/11. Want to know something hilarious? His uncles were found to be Mossad agents in Lebanon. They even say it in the article. Have a nice day.
Like Scoop! It's all connected! JFK, 9/11! Scoop, I'm like not suicidal or anything.
What the fuck is going on here?
Now, every third thing on my Instagram feed is a racist joke right now.
I gotta pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
And make sure all the school teaching the children how to be a homosexual, and make sure they all teach about the transgender. So that is what important to me.
Holy fucking shit.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
Is there somebody or something that you're not allowed to criticize? That's right. Simple as that. If you lived in Nazi Germany, you couldn't criticize the Nazi Party. If you lived in the Soviet Union, you couldn't criticize the Communist Party of Russia. If you live in China right now, you can't criticize the Chinese Communist Party. If you live in North Korea, you can't criticize Kim Jong-un. If you live in Cuba, you can't criticize the Cuban Communist Party. If you live in America, who can't you criticize? Who can't you criticize in America?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
The Jewish lobby?
Yes.
On both sides.
Right.
That's right. That tells you who controls the country. You're not. The fact that we're having this discussion and we're on the edge, all right? Everybody knows here, this is the edge.
Oh, yeah.
Why are we on the edge? Because we're touching the third rail. We're breaking the taboo. You're not allowed to discuss the power of the Israeli lobby in America. That's proof right there. They control America.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
That's who's controlling free speech in this country. That's who's eliminating the ability to criticize Planned Parenthood. Because who owns Planned Parenthood? Who owns the pornography industry? Let's go down the
You ain't lying.
Let's see, they're going to crush anybody who questions their power.
Right.
And they have that power. It's on both sides, as you said. Democrats and Republicans, they all...
It's an L for you. Here, you can have it.
Old L's every day.
What's up, dude?
You got a fucking problem?
What's up?
You gonna come up and flying up on my ass? Yeah, make a fucking video, you fucking dickhead.
Come here.
Fuck you.
Come here. Come back here.
Flying up on somebody.
Come here. Come give me a kiss. Give me a kiss, dude. Come here.
You little fucking homo.
Come here. Hey, come back and give me a kiss, dude. Come here. Come on, give me a kiss, buddy.
If you think you can turn an Indian person into a Japanese person by boiling them, not going to happen, okay? Go down to my basement and talk to the 150 Indians that I already tried that on. Doesn't work.
I like the song. Santa Claus is coming to town. Do not come to my town. I think the song have many problems. And Santa is or Stolzer or something. You go. He knows when you are sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you are bad or good. What? Santa, what are you? You go what? You go to children bedroom and look to see. Oh, sleeping. Oh, what? You are old fat man with beard and crumbed cookie every place. From all of you go and munch cookie milk and down the kamin, the chimneys. So you are dirty fat man with beards staring at boys and girls while they sleep it? No. This is your Santa? Do not come to my town.
What is happening?
Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are...
This is Rogue Leader, I'm going in! How you doing back there, R2?
Touch the door, I'm home at last, and I'm soaking through and through. And then you handed me a towel, and all I see is you. And even if my house falls down there, I wouldn't have a clue, because you're near me.
Are bringing up the Holocaust. Do not use other genocides to describe this one. I have been...
But I can tell you that we are not targeting anyone else in Gaza but civilians. Hamas is cynically, but rather terrorists, of course.
They're embedded near civilians. Israel has a right to try and target those civilians, but
Israel's government has also spread chaos, terror, and suffering throughout the region. Iran's government has also spread chaos, terror, and suffering throughout the region.
Let's take a stand here against anti-Jewish bigotry. Let's take a stand against Muslims. Let's take a stand here against hatred. Let's take a stand here against hatred of all kinds. If I had 2 dozen roses and a cold bottle of wine, if I really could have...
Welcome to Meme Wars, everybody. Hope you're having a good night. Merry Christmas out there. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. And yes, it is a wonderful Meme Wars Christmas. No one's having more fun than us, right, Bowler Bear? Oh man, it's been absolutely epic out there. Everything is fake and gay, but we're having a good time here on the Meme Wars channel. The real Meme Wars channel. There's some other channel out there called Meme Wars, and I would appreciate if you'd all go over there and call him the fake Meme Wars channel. He's got these like really cringe, short 12-minute videos. Barely any memes compared to what we bring you here on a regular basis. We're having the best time of all the Meme Wars channels. And yes, I'm a pirate, so I just steal other people's memes. What else would I do? This is Meme Wars. This is what memes are for. Pirating and stealing them, and then pretending like I came up with all this. No copyright intended. I'm a black teenager. That's another thing I stole, by the way. If anyone can recognize where that came from, tell me in the chat. All right, let's get into the actual like picture memes that I've put together for you guys. There's Santa with the Epstein naughty list, the unredacted version, by the way, which is basically my documentary. Yes, so they know it's us. And leave a little pirate flag and a ghost flag, so they know you're one of the Titus Frost ghost pirates. His channel is totally fake and gay. Never been banned. Not a real Meme Wars channel. I don't want you to cancel them. No, no, no. We don't want to cancel anybody. That's absolutely not what we want. Everybody... canceling people is the gayest thing on earth. Super faggy. No one do that. We just want to go there and let his audience know that his channel is fake. Even though it's been doing Meme Wars longer than I have, he's totally fake and gay. What's up out there? And Bowler Bear, you'll be happy to know that Owen and I have been getting along on Twitter. Owen Benjamin's been pretty funny lately, so we'll give him props. He's dragged himself out of like whatever was going on before with him, but lately he's been pretty funny on Twitter there, so funny enough that we can forgive Owen for whatever the grievances of the very distant past was. So let's see here. We got the first meme of Meme Wars Christmas. The Tesla car self-ignites. Lego Tesla, it's already on fire. Please appreciate my cake decorating skills. There you go. Franklin goes to the movies, everybody. Oh, no. This is why I don't go to the movie theater anywhere outside of Cape Cod, basically. Unless I absolutely have to. Or I just, nowadays when you go to the movies, as long as you're not in like a major city, there's pretty much nobody in the theater anyways. I went to see Tron Ares, which was in 3D. And yeah, I know the storyline, all that stuff is really stupid. But the movie itself in 3D was excellent in terms of the graphic effects and the music and stuff like that. The rest of it, like the storyline and plot was completely retarded, but the, special effects and the sound was pretty good. Here we have Tim Pool, Dim Fool, turning into Timmy Smollett over there. Oh, they shot at my house. Police, did anyone shoot at his house? We can't substantiate that, turns out. Completely fake and gay. Every time Tim Pool is out of money and we get to, the end of the year, he pulls one of these stunts. The fakest, gayest guy on the internet, possibly. Here we have Guardians of the Pedophiles. Well, as I said, my little rant the other day, they have done absolutely nothing about the Epstein thing. And they continue to prove that all they're going to do is redact the files, cover up shit. It's one thing to not put the videos of like billionaires raping kids out there. Obviously, you can't put that out for public consumption. But to redact all of the files where it's just like names and things of that nature. I mean, come on. It is clearly they're covering this stuff up. Okay, fine. I'll release the naughty list. Just gonna check it twice. Here you go. The Grinch. That's literally the current administration. Someone on Twitter was like, Titus, why don't you send your documentary to the DOJ? I'm like, the same DOJ that just gave you this type of shit? Yeah, okay. I'm sure they're going to really investigate my documentary. We've tried that trick in the past. Someone says, ooh, I see. I just checked it out for a minute. It's pretty fake and gay. I can confirm. Yes, the Meme Wars channel that's not my Meme Wars channel, which is, you know, Titus Frost, obviously it's me channel. The other one that's out there that has like 30,000 subscribers, totally fake, totally gay. Holiday season is around the corner. Here's a step-by-step recipe to cook stuffed whole chicken in an oven. Step 1. At least look at the freaking chicken. Meme Wars, making tits great again. Michelle Obama would like to wish everyone happy holidays because she don't be saying Merry Christmas. No, Winnie the Pooh was in the Epstein files. So is Piglet, okay? They're all in there. This is stuff from like the documentary. I love how people are out there being like, oh my God, Michael Jackson's in the Epstein file. Yeah, this is all in my documentary. It took me 12 years to put this together. It took the current Department of Justice like 4 weeks or 4 months or a year and 4 months, who fucking knows, to redact everything and release absolutely nothing new. Get your Erica Kirk Memorial Service pants today. Thirst trapping. These are boomer memes, LOL. Yes, that's why we love them. Ban guns, import Muslim terrorists, watch them murder innocent people, blame guns. Jews, fucking nightmare, would not recommend, actual demons. So bad. Tim Waltz's wife, Gwen, said she kept windows open so she can listen to strangers call her husband a retard. There you go, JD Vance. That would be so scary. Oh, no, there's just a Burger King meme for you guys if you want to snag that from the thing. That's just it, Sean. It's a tough economy. I don't know where the 15 million went. Hunter. Make them look like the Epstein files. What the fuck is this shit? Notice he has the stupid anarchist thing on there too, of course. That's too cool. Yeah, that JD pic is terrifying. Some of you will be having nightmares about that tonight. Remembering Joe Takaki. Oh, Joe Takaki. And Harry Ellis, who both went to work at the Nakatomi Plaza on Christmas Eve 1988 and never came home. Cool story, bro. Fuck you and fuck Israel. I've had to use this one on Twitter a lot lately. You definitely want this meme here because there's a lot of people on Twitter that need this in their replies. A lot. And then this one, oh my, I don't know if you guys saw the stupid pit bull that bit some kid in New York City. I've personally been bit by a pit bull that attacked my dog because my dog ran up to it to say hello, and the pit bull latched onto my dog's head for no reason at all. And when I went to pull the pit bull off, it decided to latch onto my hand, which was really fun. And this is why you don't breed these fucking things. I get if they need rescuing, they're dogs, do the best you can, but they should not be breeding these things anymore. You know, they represent 13% of the population, but they commit 60% of the dog crimes. Okay? And here's your pit bull bingo. And don't give me this shit. We've all heard it before. It's all how you raise them. Pit bulls are misunderstood. You should have gotten a bigger dog. Blame the owner. All dogs bite. They're bred to be nanny dogs. Dogs are just like people. It's always something from this list of bullshit that they come up with. He's trimming the buds. He's checking them twice. We're going to get high and it's going to be nice. Well, not me anymore. I've actually quit using THC of any kind, and I don't even know how long it's been. It's been at least 4 or 5 weeks. I went from blazing all day long, vaping, even on airplanes when I was traveling, to not doing it at all. And it's saving me lots of money. I'm thinking much clearer. I have way more energy. And yes, I'm still taking CBD-only gummies because there's tons of positive benefits of CBD. But the only thing THC is going to do for you is take the edge off like alcohol or something, which if you can control like the intake, that's fine. But someone like me with a very addictive personality to shit like that, not fine. I was doing it way too much and I couldn't control my intake, so I had to stop completely. And my life has been way better since. So it is what it is. Some people can handle it, others can't. You know, if you're doing it all day long, every day, not a good idea. You need to either slow down your intake or stop entirely, in my opinion, and just do CBD. I'm not saying CBD is bad. CBD is great for you. But the other stuff, the THC stuff, unless you can control it like alcohol and you only do it occasionally, then don't do it at all. Out there in them trees. There it is. The Predator. That's so funny. Israel Puppet. There's Alex Jones and Laura Loomer. Alex Jones has gotten so fake, so unbelievably fake. His entire network is completely fake. I can't stand any of these people. It's so obviously fake, all of them. You know? It's so bad. They're such shills. It's unbelievable. They've basically found a way to capitalize on dissonance. They're like, oh, all these people are, you know, disillusioned with society. They're watching, you know, various alt media people. How do we make money off this? Oh, I don't know. Alex Jones and his fucking stupid drug pills. I mean, the guy sells more fucking shit than you could ever possibly imagine. I tried to watch one of his hot takes the other day. It's like, and the other thing about Alex Jones is, the dude owns like a multi-million-dollar film studio, yet all the time I see him not parked in his car, and I know I used to be guilty of this, and I stopped doing it because it was so fucking stupid. He drives around while filming himself, driving and talking while he's driving down like the highway and stuff. That is so effing dangerous, not just to himself, but to everyone else on the road. And if you watch Alex Jones while he's doing these in the car videos while he's driving, he's not looking at the road like 80% of the time. He's staring at the screen to see people's reactions in the chat or whatever he's doing. But it's extremely dangerous and extremely stupid. And I can't believe he's doing that when he has like a studio and this is his job. What, does he not have enough time to do these rants? He can't pull over and do his stupid rant. And the other day he was doing one of these rants on Christmas Day alone in his car. You know, I went to use the bathroom and pulled up Twitter and I was like, what the fuck? He's in his car on Christmas Day ranting about conspiracies. I'm like, dude, where the fuck is your family? Like, why are you in your car ranting about conspiracies on Christmas Day? Like, oh, you're a Christian? Really? Shouldn't you be celebrating, you know, the Lord and Savior Christ, not ranting about Candace Owens? It's just so unbelievably ridiculous. Here's an image for the sluggish ones who can't accept man arrived on the moon. Shadows don't arrange. Just organized lights can cause this impact from contradicting bearings. Yeah, we all know the moon landing videos. Anyone with half a brain knows the moon landing videos were fake. I don't know what else I can say, but I know for a fact that the space program is all military. It's all top secret, and you're not allowed to know about it. They're far more advanced than they want you to know. And the moon landing, that whole thing was a cover so they could launch those rockets up there and establish a permanent military base on the moon. It's been that way. They designed it all up in the 50s with Project Horizon. They filmed a bunch of fake moon landing shit in Hollywood to fake everybody out. And they were able to launch like a whole bunch of stuff up there. In my opinion, that's just my opinion. You know, we're not doing that. You're getting called a slur. Yeah, you guys can think whatever you want in the chat. You know, let's put it this way. I work with satellites all the time. I have currently multiple things up in the Arctic under the ice transmitting data out via Iridium to satellites that are transmitting it back in real time. If there weren't satellites, that stuff wouldn't be possible. So there's no way. I also told you guys about directed energy weapons on space platforms. Back when everyone was saying directed energy weapons didn't even exist, because I worked with companies like General Atomics and stuff like that on these directed energy weapon systems. So I know a little bit more than most average conspiracy theorists know about military space programs, because I work with them. The face I make when I see people still wearing masks 5 years after the COVID-19 psychological operation hoax. Dude, I flew to New Orleans recently, and there was some people in the airport with masks on. Like, no word of a lie. They were all rocking masks. It's complete. The psychological operation is still not worn off. It's almost 2026. Rudolph the red-pilled reindeer. Look, I know others laughed and called you names, but I need you to pull the sleigh because they've all got myocarditis. Fat acceptance activist on the news was so fat they had to put her in a landscape mode. I'll get her on the top right there. Holy moly. Yeah, dude. Sure, you can believe that, balloons, whatever. Lockheed Martin recently produced a film called Ad Astra, and there's stuff in that movie that's basically like a public disclosure of what's actually going on with the military space program. I killed California. I kill people. Serial killer. I'm responsible for January 6th. Merry Crackmas. Oh, this is some great holiday sweaters. He sees you when you're sleeping. JD Vance. This is probably going to be Israel's next top president right here. There he is. The guy, he's definitely going to run in whenever Trump's out of office, and we all know exactly who he's allegiant to. Santa 2. There you go. Let's see who you really are, Tim Pool. Oh no. The beanie is literally just an oversized yarmulke. I don't know if you guys realize that. That's why he wears it. It's not to hide the bald spot. Like most of the Jays. That's my personal conspiracy. The yarmulke was invented to hide Jay's bald spots. If they were really trying to hide their thoughts from God, they'd be wearing tinfoil yarmulkes, okay? Oh, I got my tinfoil yarmulke on, okay? You guys can't even see. Like, God can't even see what I'm thinking now. I blocked out God's signal with my tinfoil yarmulke. A Nightmare on Elm Street with J.D. Vance as Freddy. Yes. Who the fuck are you people? It's so ridiculous. They got the Eye of Sauron in there too. Oh man, Laura Loomer is so gross. That bitch is so disgusting. Why did they just keep pumping out these like completely fake alt media people for us? It's so unbearable. I'm so sick of them. Oh, but the NFL did cure my racism, by the way. I used to be racist as fuck until the NFL painted "End Racism" in the end zone. What does 6'7" even mean? I've been trying to figure this out. Does that all the kids are saying this stupid thing? I was trolling my daughter with it today, doing the 6'7" thing while skiing in my backyard, which, you know, it's like a tiny little backyard is like this tiny little hill that goes between rocks and shit. And we had like an inch of snow. So I was like, it's time to bust out the skis, motherfucker. Kids can sled. I'm fucking skiing. Took like, I don't know, 5 seconds to go down it. Still a good time. Also ran over a bunch of rocks, fucked up my skis. Real nice. Totally not worth it. But it was fun. What does 6'7" mean? In 1967, Israel attacked the USS Liberty, murdering 34 Americans while injuring another 174 sailors. The survivors were threatened with fines and prison if they ever spoke about what Israel did. I've seen Ben Shapiro try to justify this nonsense, being like, oh, they thought it was an Egyptian ship, and as soon as the pilots heard what they were doing, they were like, oh my god, it's America? Yeah, okay. That's why you guys were machine gunning the lifeboat rafts, and the attack went on forever. The ship had a giant American flag on it. It was obviously there doing surveillance work, and Israel didn't want it there surveilling what they were doing to start the war with Egypt, so they tried to sink it and kill everybody on board so no one could ever talk about it. But hey, I mean, why should we even mention this? Why? I mean, it's irrelevant today, right? It's been how many years since 1967? But oh yeah, that's right. Every time anything ever happens, it's the Holocaust, which was 1939, 40s, whatever. So when it's the Liberty, it's, oh my god, that was ages ago. Who cares? That has nothing to do with modern day relations. But when it's anything Israel, it's, oh my god, it's the Holocaust again. Oh my god, they're trying to genocide us. Jeez. Die Hard isn't a Christmas movie. Who the fuck said that? Climate scientists gathering to discuss their latest failed predictions. Yeah. And just wait till the fucking Ice Age begins. When the AMOC shuts down, which is the Atlantic Meridional Overturning Circulation. Most of you have never heard of that. But basically, countries like Iceland have already declared it a national security crisis. Because what's going to happen, and it's going to happen because it happens every 10,000 years, we go from being in a glacial period to an interglacial period. Right now, we're in an interglacial period. And then what happens is the Earth then goes into a glacial period again for another 10,000 years. And when that happens, places like Europe freeze because the ocean currents stop working, and then the ice starts flowing south, and then places like Iceland become like minus 40 C. Okay, England is going to be completely frozen over. So even if the Muslims do take it over, they're all going to freeze to death. Like, honestly. And it's not as far away as a lot of people think. These guys have been saying global warming is coming. It's not coming for large swaths of the northern hemisphere. Large swaths of the northern hemisphere are going to enter the next ice age. And how do we know ice age happens? Because it's happened more than once in the past. And it's coming again. All of the signs are happening. All of the things that have to make it happen are happening in the ocean, and things are changing rapidly. And it's not going to be global warming except for the middle latitudes, which are going to get extremely hot. It's going to be an ice age for like everyone in the northern parts of the world. So get ready. They're completely fucking wrong, of course. It's an ice age, not global warming, that you need to worry about. Oh, I'm a little too good at that voice for you, Polar Bear. That's right, because I'm secretly a Jew. This is the secret Jew channel, Polar Bear. No, up in heaven, Rob Reiner, Ozzy, and George Strait. This isn't Jewish heaven, okay? This is the real heaven. They're all up there. Oh, Alex Jones kissing and humping that wall. You just gotta give the wall a good hump. Chiquita needs a humping at least once a day. You know, you put on your little wrist wrap thing, totally not a cult. We're not a cult. And you just come over and you give that wall a good humping. Sometimes we DP that wall. There's like 3 or 4 of us humping that wall at once. Oh, great post. Direct deposit should hit any minute now. All I want for Christmas is to end the Fed. Okay? Give me back my fucking tax money. Christmas presents being opened. Paper Street Soap Company. IKEA. So funny. There was a bunch of these. I took the best one. I was like, this is absolutely the best of these. Very funny. There was another one. I don't know if I put it in here, but there was one with Sarah Connor opening a, God, what was that? I think it was a C64. Like, what the hell is that? A Commodore 64? San Francisco power outage left 130,000 in the dark as self-driving cars stalled in the middle of streets. Best start believing in cyberpunk dystopias. You're in one, mateys. Yeah, this is the problem with allowing a foreign country control of our entire critical infrastructure. The Israelis, who are infiltrated by Russia, have control over all critical infrastructure connected to the internet, which is everything. They can shut the power off anytime they want. They have control over all of that stuff. They run Microsoft out of Tel Aviv. They run Intel Inside out of Tel Aviv. They run every one of the large chip manufacturing companies is now based in Israel for R&D, which means they have backdoor access into basically everything connected to the internet. I mean, just go Google, what did Israel invent or whatever on the internet, and it's like the entire thing. When you start as a prison colony and realize you're going to end as one too. Oh, crikey. How the fuck do people just stay motivated their entire lives? What drives you? I get out of bed once and I've been exhausted ever since. You need to learn to hate life to the point where you want to get revenge on existence itself. Best advice ever. On Christmas Eve, don't forget to leave cigarettes, shoes, Twinkies, and a Beretta 92 in the ductwork for John McClane. That is bread, Lord Zuck. And the humans, they enjoy this bread? Indeed. Then I shall enjoy it as well. Zuckerberg. Saw this at the thrift store. Can't figure out what it is, though. When a man tells a woman to calm down, every cell in the woman's body be like... Those are fighting words to a woman. Never ever try to tell a woman to calm down. They will absolutely lose their shit every time. I got 2 divorces to prove that to you if you need to know more. I'm on wife number 3 currently. And forever, of course, because she's the best. But the other 2, holy shit. You say calm down to them, and it was like this. Exactly like this. Especially the MTV one. Time to open presents. Season family drama begins. There you go. Damn, first notification in months. Seasonal family drama begins. Oh, I had some good family drama this year. I called the French in-law of mine a faggot to his face. Kind of ruined Christmas for everyone. You're welcome. Franklin becomes a wang-aff. There you go. Franklin doesn't give a shit anymore. You're racist. Oh, no. Franklin teaches X how to spot nonsense. The phrase, our democracy. I like this one because they did JD Vance in the JD Vance meme. So good. Oh, yeah, here you go. The Commodore, I did steal this one. The Commodore 64. Oh, so good. The thing we're told didn't happen during the 2020 election happened after all. Fulton County, we don't dispute the 315,000 votes lacking poll worker signatures were counted in 2020. Yeah, no kidding. Like, it was obviously the fakest election of all time. The FBI, every word in the Epstein file. Yeah. Epstein files release. Whoa. This is worthless. Help, I'm being oppressed. Racism. Help, I'm being oppressed. Nick Fuentes. Oh, it's the same shit. Nick Fuentes has never been oppressed. He's been propped up by every frigging media personality on the internet. It's the fakest thing I've ever seen in my life. He's also as gay as AIDS. Cash, I want you to draw me like one of your Epstein files. Oh, there you go. Dad, here you go. Merry Christmas. Kids, Dad, why'd you wrap our gifts in soft fabric? Dad, because I wanted to make... No, don't. My presence felt. Oh, I love dad jokes. It's the year 2025. Christianity is no longer relevant. 2025 years since what? Merry Christmas. Oh, there you go. There's Alex Jones. A little GTA 5 meme. Or GTA... Is this one of the earlier ones? I think this might be GTA San Andreas. Imagine being a math teacher for half your life and suddenly being given a $77 million mansion in New York City along with a private jet and island. Yeah, imagine that. You still believe in Santa? Cringe. Ho ho ho, retards. Yay! Finding out Tim Waltz had an affair with a Chinese communist daughter. Wait, Tim Waltz is straight? If you're still talking about Democrats and Republicans, you have no idea what's actually going on. There you go. It's not about left versus right. It's about us versus these satanic pawns. Franklin finds a strange sweater in Epstein's closet. I wonder, what does IDF stand for? Does anyone know? Strange. It's not Christmas until Hans Gruber falls from Nakatomi Plaza. I always, at family events, I always put on, like, the most ridiculous movies. Like, at Thanksgiving, I put on Cliffhanger, starring Sylvester Stallone. Great movie, by the way. Haven't seen Jews this desperate since I shut down child prostitution, burned their porn stash, and ended usury. Oh no. How dare you? What the hell? How did I land in Syria? You're in Dearborn, Michigan. I don't know if you guys have seen the fraud stuff that's going on up in, what is it, Minnesota? Or as Joe Biden would call it, Minnesota. They refuse to fly unless we go by Tim Waltz's house and call him a retard. Oh no, Charlie Kirk. Jewish donors play into all the stereotypes. I cannot and will not be bullied like this, leaving me no choice but to leave the pro-Israel cause. Oh my god, we're gonna have to shut him down. Did he just really say that after we gave this guy so much money? We built Turning Point USA. Congratulations, your tax dollars funded $9 billion in Somali fraud this Christmas season. Thank you for your contribution. Love your government. I mean, it's just insane. It's absolutely, there's like daycares getting millions of dollars with no children in them. Healthcare buildings full of companies that aren't providing any healthcare, getting taxpayer money. This is why communism does not work. Because if those were private businesses and they had to fund themselves by providing services, you know, actually doing daycare, then they would not exist. When you get all this socialism, communism nonsense, you get tons of fraud. The government doesn't even check on these things. They don't have to provide a service. They just take tax money. It's unfucking believable. Nick Fuentes looking at this dude. Have you ever seen a man look at another man like that wasn't gay? I mean, let's just be honest. Look at the way Nick Fuentes is looking at that fucking guy. That is the gayest shit ever. And there's so many images like this out there. It's like Nick doing this with a cat boy. There's Nick with, like, it's just, he did cum hunting on Jaden McNeil. Nick Fuentes is as gay as AIDS. Oh, cyclists. Now it's your turn. The cyclist is immunized against all dangers. One may call him a scoundrel, parasite, swindler, profiteer. It all runs off him like water off a raincoat. But hit him with your car, and you'll be astonished at how he recoils, how injured he is, how he suddenly shrinks back. I've been run over. Sorry, but AI cannot attend art school. Oh, no. Trump, America first, but we kill people for Israel. This one's great. Walmart apologizes for Let It Snow sweater that depicts Santa with lines of coke. Oh, man. Santa's getting zooted at Walmart. Her. Frustrated. Keep your eye on the ball. I'm freaking trying. Jesus Christ. Holy moly. You know why they've pushed the butt thing, right? Because all of media is run by like the LGBTQ mafia thing. But they've tried to make tits not great. We're making tits great again. Just to push back against the LGBT nonsense. Uniparty, redacted, Neocon 2.0. This is exactly what's going on, okay? You get all these clowns being like, oh my god, it's the CIA running ops on us. Yeah, right. It's just them. It's not also the Zionists and all these other, things. Target, we've got your holiday decorating covered. Hi, EI Doctor here. I don't know who needs to hear this, but don't even think about it. CR Doctor's like, I do not want to have to pull these out of people. That's so funny. For the love of God, arrest someone already. Could you just arrest somebody? Any one of the people on the list. It's so blatantly obvious. How have they not arrested like Leslie Wexner? The guy who financed the whole thing, or Alan Dershowitz, who's been named by like a ton of victims, or like any of these people. It's absolutely insane. Bill Clinton, who's been on the plane like a zillion times. I get they work for Trump, so they're not going to arrest Trump, but like, could we at least get some of the other people arrested? What about Bill Gates, like, and here you go. Here's one for Christmas. I have overcome the world, John 16:33. So just remember, if you're ever like feeling bad about the situation that we're currently in, eventually Jesus Christ is coming back, and he's coming back with the sword, and he's not coming back, to save everyone. He's coming back to save his people, and the rest of these people are going into the fiery pits of hell. And as far as I'm concerned, we've now passed the 1,000-year reign of Christ, and we've moved into the tribulations, which means the time of his return is, getting closer and closer. Let's put it that way. I'm something of a Holocaust survivor myself. Can't wait to see her face when she opens this. Kids start opening presents Christmas morning. Dad's ready for the wrapping paper. In the bag. Oh man, dude. Christmas morning. The wrapping paper just everywhere. It's a literal nightmare. Your savior is boiling in human excrement in hell. You're my greatest ally. Carly Todd, if you're looking for me to endorse communism, which has killed hundreds of millions of people in the last, century, you're on the wrong channel. We don't abide communist fags here on this channel. Okay? You can go take that shit somewhere else. I'm sure, there's plenty of fucking retards out there that love communism. This is not the channel for that. Communism has never worked. There's never a working example of it. If you read the Communist Manifesto or whatever it is, Karl Marx didn't even write it. He was a scribe, first off. It was written by central banks because one of the 5 tenets of communism is that you have to have central banking as part of it. Why is that? Because the central bankers are the ones who want to control everything that everyone gets and then be the ones who decide who gets what in society. If you go to places like China, there's still people dying of leprosy on the streets. There's people that don't even have running water in their homes but the Communist Party members that live in Shanghai are driving around in Lamborghinis. Okay? Why don't you go to a communist country and see what it's like firsthand? Because it's a fucking nightmare. And then you have these shills online that are like, oh, look how advanced China is. You never get to see the rural parts of China that are complete fucking shitholes. I've been to those parts of China, okay? It's not nice. There's nothing in China that would make me want to stay in China. The food is gross. They barely have any meat anywhere that's decent. You have to eat like gross fucking fish and like donkey and Shanghai crab and all this disgusting shit because they don't have any cows. They have to import all their beef from America. It's not a way to live. And the other thing is, if you actually read the Communist Manifesto, it endorses capitalism. It states in there that you need mode of production changes to move from one type of society to the next. And for communism to ever actually work, according to the Communist Manifesto, you have to have the competition of capitalism, which the Communist Manifesto itself endorses, until you get to the next mode of production change after the Industrial Revolution. So right now, according to the Communist Manifesto, we still need capitalism until you get to the next mode of production change, which would be robotics taking over society. And then once you have artificial intelligence and robotics running everything, then you can have communism, which is why the central banks want AI and robots, because the central bankers that run society have run it into the ground. They want to control everything from the money to the entire mark of the beast system that they are setting up. So if this is something that you want, you're completely delusional. You're not on our side. You're just one of these dumb communists. And like, there's nothing else I can even say about it. You're endorsing what the enemy of all of us wants, which is the bankers, the central bankers. Go read the Communist Manifesto. Go read, John Locke, Nathaniel Hawthorne. Go invest some time into political philosophy and then come back here once you understand what communism actually is. We're not anti-Semitic, we're anti-satanic. Another great meme for people battling the Zionists online. Jesus was not a communist. That's completely ridiculous. He's not all-inclusive of all people. He's coming back to divide people, and he's only going to take people that believe in Christ and follow his word. In fact, Jesus Christ endorsed one type of government, and that is kings. He likes monarchies with a king. He said, in the Bible it says, you shall set yourself up with a king from your own brothers who is not a foreigner. Let me pull up the quote here. Let's see. Bible on kings. I found this the other day on Twitter. The Bible addresses appointing a king in Deuteronomy 17 and 1 Samuel 8, showing God's initial ideal is shifting concession from monarchy. He wants a monarchy. That's what God wants. Be sure to appoint a king the Lord your God chooses. That's not communism. Okay? He's endorsing a king, a monarchy. So when these people are like, oh, no kings, Well, God wants a king. He wants us to elect a king from among our own brethren who's not a foreigner. That's what he wants. He doesn't want communism. Here you have Epstein list, deep state arrests, Doge cuts, grocery prices, bombed Iran, Israel aid, anti-Semitism laws, Ukraine aid. This is what we've got from the current administration. But Candace is the one sabotaging the midterms. He was not a communist. I just pulled up quotes from the Bible showing you're wrong. Believe whatever you want. I don't care. I'm telling you that you're wrong. You're not going to change my mind. You can't even bring up a passage where Jesus is endorsing communism, because at the time there was no such thing as communism. Didn't exist. He endorsed kingships. Pull it up again so you can read it in plain English. Deuteronomy 17:15. Be sure to appoint over you a king, the Lord your God chooses. He must be from among your fellow Israelites. Do not place a foreigner over you, one who is not a Israelite. And what is a Israelite? That is not what you're thinking of as like the Jews. If you go to... Here, let's pull it up for you. 100 proofs the Israelites were white. There you go.
Of blushing. Are there any historical descriptions of...
Are there any historical depictions of Jesus? Right?
Jesus. The Roman consul Lentulus wrote a letter to the emperor, and in it he describes the condemned man, Jesus of Nazareth, as having blue eyes and blonde hair. Pontius Pilate, a second witness in a letter to the emperor of the time, Tiberius Caesar, also describes Christ with golden colored hair. If Jesus was white and looked like many modern white males today, then what did the rest of the Israelites look like? Is it not obvious? Number 14. America, the only true...
Okay, Jesus was a white guy. There's multiple depictions of him. The Nazarites were also white. You know, this is... I hate to break it to you, but the communism thing is a complete red herring. I don't know where you heard that from. Because he provided for people, not all people, right? He's not for everyone. He's only for those who believe in God and believe in Jesus. That's not communism. Communism is like, oh, everybody is, you know, could be saved. That's not what Jesus said. Why does it matter? Because it says Israelites, and people are going to be like, oh, Jesus was Jew. But no, Jesus was a white guy. The Jews of that time period were white. They then moved out of Israel and spread into Europe. That's why you have the tribe of Dan became Denmark, Dan's mark, right? These are all, like, we can get into this discussion on another night. This is supposed to be a funny meme wars thing. But I'm not going to sit here and have you talk badly about our Lord and Savior and say all these things that aren't true. So just do a little bit more research into what I'm saying, then come back if you want. If not, no one cares. You're not going to get banned here for having a discussion, though. I don't do that. Coop115, how is ski season going? Tomorrow night, Killing Stratton area is going to get up to half of ice, somewhere around 40 air temperature, but everything is frozen on the ground. Well, fortunately, my next ski trip is out to Sugarloaf. So Sugarloaf should be... I don't know. It doesn't look like the weather's going to be bad up in northern Maine. And Sugarloaf looks absolutely excellent I'm going there January 10th through 11th. And then I just used some cash, whatever I had left, to book the Sunday River trip I'm going to go do on January 31st and February 1st. And then when I get my money back from the central bankers at the Federal Reserve, I'm going to use that to book my next 2 ski trips. Probably, I don't know where I'm going to go with those. I'm debating if I'm going to go to Sugarbush, because I love Sugarbush, especially if Castle Rock is open in February. And then, which is like the Castle Rock mountain at Sugarbush. And then if that's open, I'm going to head out there probably. So I have the Icon Pass, so I can pretty much pick and choose where I go. But I have to pick and choose before I go because I have a 2-year-old. So I need the 2-year-old to be in daycare so that I can ski the day. So I got to do this like in advance so that I can absolutely have daycare set up and ski school for the kids. So my daughter, who's like 10, is 10 now, not like 10. She can ski like blue runs, and so can my wife. So when I go with them, the blue runs, are very, very easy for me, but they're very fun because you can go really fast on those. Problem is I can't really leave them behind because like if my wife falls or something, I have to be able to like climb back up the hill to get her. So I have to ski like let her go way out in front of me, and then I ski down to like a little bit past her, and then I wait, and then she skis past me again, and then I wait for her to get pretty much out of eyesight, and then I come flying down and then stop again. Sometimes I'll go off and do like a couple runs by myself. Like you saw me do the Superstar run, then my stupid GoPro didn't work, so I wasn't able to do like more GoPro stuff, but I was able to get some good runs in at Killington. But yeah, Sugarloaf is next, and that's in Upper Maine, and the weather up there, I've been paying attention, has been very, very cold. Not a lot of snow, but it's like half-inch here, half-inch there, so it shouldn't be too bad. I was pretty disappointed with how much stuff they had open up there. Last I checked, it was like not great. And that was like probably yesterday. But if I go, let's see. They got 3 out of 39 double blacks open. They got 10 out of 42 black diamonds open. 22 out of 53 blues. So the one thing about Sugarloaf is it is really effing steep. Like 43 degree pitch on some of the runs up there, which is, whoa. That's going to be scary as fuck. Like that's almost straight down. It's very, 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 very steep stuff, especially for the East Coast where you have ice and all this. So I saw the people out in Utah whining about ice skiing, and I was like, look, that's, the East Coast. Like, welcome to our life, But we've had such good snow so far this year that, in the Farmer's Almanac says this year is going to be very, very snowy and very cold in New England. So Michigan, Ohio Valley is getting slammed. Won't make it to Maine. Yeah, January 10th and 11th, I think it should be fine up in Maine by then. They'll have plenty of time. It's been very, very cold up there, so they can do lots of snowmaking. But I like to do the natural, like, ungroomed trails and stuff, so we'll see. We'll see. I've never been to Sugarloaf. I've never been to Sunday River. Those are my next 2 stops. But they're both way up in Maine, so that should be fine. And then normally February, we get great snow everywhere. So if I can book like Sugarbush and maybe one more for February, and then I'm going to try to go back to Killington probably in March, because I always like to do Killington towards the end of the season and the beginning of the season, because Killington has unbelievable snowmaking. So even when there isn't great weather, Killington is the most resilient of all the mountains in the Northeast, basically. So I try to do that at the very beginning of the year, end of the year. And obviously Sugarbush, I have season passes to with the Icon Pass. And same with Stratton. I've never been to Stratton. The thing with Stratton is, when I looked at it, it looks a lot like Loon. Doesn't look like there's really that high-end, like really difficult stuff that you can find at like Killington or these other places I'm going. So I like to at least get in like 1 or 2 really difficult runs when I go on a trip. And I don't know if they have that at Stratton. So I'm going to try to maybe go to Stratton like, you know, fake sick or something a couple days during the work week and go up there in the middle of the week. Because the other thing about Stratton is it's the closest one to New York City and to Boston on the Icon Pass. And it has like a ton of marketing in the big cities. So Stratton, from what I've heard, I haven't been there yet, but I've heard it gets really busy on the weekends. So if I'm going to go to Stratton, it's probably going to be during the week. And I'll just have to take a couple days off work and go in the week to go up there. So that's kind of my plan for the winter this year, is probably go to Sugarbush in February, probably go to another mountain in February, and then go to Killington in March. So Mount Snow is steep. I haven't been there yet either, but it's not on the Icon Pass. And I'm not going to pay for lift tickets if I have season passes and all these things to these other mountains. So Mount Snow is off the cars don't rust up bad at all, no. Jesus snowboarded? Maybe. My son snowboards. So my son was having a really difficult time learning how to ski, and because he has ADHD. And I talked to his teachers at school and stuff, and the teacher was like, oh, I had ADHD and I couldn't ski either, but I learned to snowboard quite easily. So I put my son on snowboard, and on the snowboard took off immediately, like advancing very quickly, starting to learn, you know, how to do whatever it is they do on snowboards. So he really loves it. He really, really loves snowboarding. So he did not like skiing that much, but he likes the snowboarding thing. So we have a snowboarder in the family. I grew up skiing. I've been skiing since I can remember as a kid. Family would go north. The only time I stopped skiing was because ice hockey took over. And I did ice hockey like exclusively, and then did that until, you know, I didn't get any time to go skiing after the age of like 13 or something. So I didn't ski at all from the age of like 13 to 30 something years old. And when I was like 30 something, I had a business trip out to Big Sky in Montana. And I was like, well, not to Big Sky. I was in Montana working at various facilities out there. And I was like, I have a weekend off. I'll go to Big Sky and just rent some skis and try it out again, see if I like skiing as an adult. And loved it. It was unbelievable. Big Sky is effing amazing. And got me back into skiing in my 30s. And since then, it's like every time I have any extra time or money in the winter, it's my thing. I absolutely love it. There's nothing like it. You don't have any cell phone signal most places. You get to go up there and like disconnect from this world, and you're just you versus the mountain. It's great. I highly, highly recommend it for anyone listening. Like, definitely give it a try. If you've never done it, give it a try. You can, if it's too expensive for you for a variety of ways, wait till next like winter. But how you do it is, if you book stuff, like I booked a bunch of trips in the summer and paid, like buy the Icon Pass or the Epic Pass in the spring. Buy your equipment in the spring. In the spring, equipment is like 70% off. The Icon Pass is like 50% off. And if you book the hotels and stuff like that in the summertime, like especially, I don't know what you guys book hotels with, but if you do it on Expedia, I found like, for instance, when I booked the Killington trip, right? I booked it in like July or August or something. And the hotel was $200 a night. And I just looked at the prices recently. It's over $700 a night now for the same hotel that I booked. And I have to pay for an expensive hotel because I got 3 kids and a wife. So it's 5 of us. But it was like $200 a night or something in the summer. So if you can book your stuff in the summer, buy your equipment in the summer, buy the Icon Pass early in the spring, you will save a shit ton of money that way. You can do it for like a third of the cost. Yeah. Dude, there's a mountain in Massachusetts too, Wachusett, that used to be cheap, but now they do like unbelievable stupid crap where you have to buy like 2 lift tickets to ski a day. Like they do skiing in the morning in Wachusett Mountain. The like hardest run there is like a green bunny hill or something. It's insane. The price to go is insane. So you just have like basically what happened was 2 big corporations bought up all the fucking mountains. And now, like, to go to Killington without an Icon Pass, it's like $270 a day. But if you buy the Icon Pass, it's like $900 in the spring. That gives you season passes to, like, Sugarbush, Stratton. You get 7 days at Killington. You get 7 days at Sunday River. All these things, like, there's a shit ton of mountains on there that you get a bunch of days for. And season passes to a bunch of other mountains. It's the only way to do it affordably. You like have to do it that way. The big corporations have forced people into doing it that way. If you try to just go and like buy lift tickets per day, you get fucked on the prices. The prices for like weekend ski lift tickets at places can be like over $200 a day per person, which is insane. But if you get like an Icon Pass and you go a bunch, you can really, more days you go, the cheaper it is per day, right? Especially if you buy it early in the spring, then it's super cheap because you're getting it like huge percentage off. It's great. It's the best. The kids love going skiing. They absolutely enjoy it a ton. My daughter now skis with me sometimes. She's gotten up to like a blue level, so I can go with her. The other daughter I have is in daycare still, but she's going to start skiing next year. And hopefully soon my son is at a level where he can come out with me. I'm not good enough to like train someone. I certainly don't know how to train someone how to snowboard, because I've never snowboarded. But the skiing thing is excellent. It's the best family vacation. It's so much better, so much cheaper than going to like Disney World, or like so much better than going to like somewhere with a beach or something, which is just boring. Like you just sit on a beach somewhere. No, go skiing. Oh, my wife doesn't like the cold. Oh well, she will when she realizes how much fun it is. Get her to take lessons if she doesn't know. If you don't know how to ski, take lessons yourself. They'll teach you. Adults can learn this. My wife learned, she's from England, never skied a day in her life. She's now doing black diamonds with me. I accidentally took her on a black diamond this last trip. Accidentally. But she got down it, so, and that's after like a couple years of skiing. So you can definitely teach people how to do this. It's 100% worth it. It's the best family vacation by far and away. You will love it. You won't mind the cold. Just get good gear in the summer when you can buy it cheap, and you'll have a great time. And once you own the gear, and with kids too, like if I go to this place, Sun and Ski Sports, And they do this thing where you can trade in the equipment and upgrade them every year. So like every year, if they outgrow the equipment, you can trade it in and get like 50% off the new gear they're going to get. And if you go in the summertime, some of the gear is 70% off. So you get 50% off plus 70% off. You're basically getting free gear every year for the kids once you've bought the initial set. So you can really, if you plan the shit out and you buy it at the right time in the summer, you can really make it not that expensive. I'm telling you. I know it's doesn't seem like it, but and plus, once the kids know how to do this, you know, you don't have to pay for the ski lessons anymore. Some days it makes it much more affordable. You know, it's really definitely worth getting into. I highly, highly recommend it. All right. Yeah, I went to Stowe in the summertime for my 40th birthday, which is this past August. Me and the wife got grandma to watch the kids, and her and I went up there for like a day or two to Stowe. And Stowe Mountain in Vermont is beautiful. It's unbelievably beautiful. I would love to ski there, but it's on the other pass. It's on the Epic Pass, not the Icon Pass. And to go there for like, it's the most expensive mountain in New England for like a lift ticket and lodging and all of that stuff. So even though it's up there and it's really nice, it's not as good skiing. Like Peak Rankings the other day did a thing about this. The number 3 mountain, I think, was Killington in the entire New England area in terms of skiing quality. And then above that is, oh God, what was it? It's up in Canada. There's 2 mountains up in Canada that are really, really nice that I've never been to, but I really want to go to. So Mount Tremblant was one of them. But Killington was like number 3. I think Stowe was up there. It was like 4 or 5 on the list. But once again, if it's not on the Icon Pass, I'm not going because I pay for the Icon Pass and I'm just going to use that so I don't have to pay for lift tickets. So, because you get that in the spring and then you go wherever that is available, right? So, but anyways, the best mountain that I've been to, my favorite mountain that I've been to that I grew up skiing at as a kid is Jay Peak. Jay Peak is unbelievable, but it's not on any of the passes. It's extremely expensive lodging up there and stuff like that. I went last winter because I was gifted that as like a big Christmas present to go for a couple days. But Jay Peak is just unbelievable. Like, it is so crazy. The skiing there is so intense. They have so many runs that go through the trees and stuff. Because if you know the history of Jay Peak, it was an independent mountain. So what they did was they just, instead of putting like all types of infrastructure in, like great chairlifts and all this, they just went out in the woods and cut down trees and made epic glade like skiing up there. So Jay Peak has great glade skiing, which is like skiing through the trees. Broke my finger on a tree up there last year, but totally worth it. Finger works fine now, so it did hurt like a son of a bitch, but totally worth it. Lots of fun. I highly recommend Jay Peak as well. Great mountain. So anyways, that's it for tonight. Peace out there, everybody. And I'll be back with a STWT stream soon. Thanks for participating in the chat. I appreciate all of you. Even if I disagreed with your chat comments, I appreciate you watching and conversing in the chat. So peace out